My name is Tom Methvin, the Managing Attorney at Beasley Allen. I'm very thankful that Legal Services chose to recognize us in this way for this award. But when I think about it, there are probably a lot more folks that are more deserving than us. But nevertheless, thank you, Legal Service, for recognizing us. We have always said at Beasley Allen that volunteer lawyer service and pro bono service is very, very important and part of our DNA. We're very active in the Montgomery County Bar Volunteer Lawyer Program. We're very active in the federal court pro bono program here in Montgomery. Very active with Legal Services and their board. I'm on the long-range task force for the Alabama State Bar for volunteer lawyer program. So we've been very active in a lot of things in that area. And one of the things that makes me want to be involved in pro bono so much is what I told the task force the other day. And the same thing I said back in 2009 and 2010 when I was president of the state bar, because it just hadn't changed, unfortunately. And that is, Alabama spends the least amount on access to justice of any state in the country. Even Puerto Rico spends more than we do. The only funding we get in Alabama, almost exclusively, is what Legal Services gets. All other states have lots of state funding and other kind of funds, grants coming in, but this is about all we have. And so, therefore, per capita basis, we have the least amount that is spent on access to justice of any country. Can you believe Puerto Rico spends more? I mean, that is just outrageous. So what do we do about it? Well, we have an access to justice gap in Alabama like there is no other state. And so we have to have volunteer lawyers to help. And that is what I really think is important. So the volunteer lawyer programs to try to help supplement what Legal Services does. And Legal Services deserves a lot more respect than they get, quite frankly. If you're in New York or Boston or somewhere and you get out of law school and you're at the top of your class, you hope you will get a job at Legal Services. That's what you want. The real large defense firms, they want you to go there for a year or two before you come to the defense firm. Very prestigious, sought after, everybody wants that job. Here in Alabama, it's not so much that way. Legal Services does not get the respect they deserve compared to New York and other places. And I think it's time to change that, because the lawyers at Legal Services are doing some of the most important work in this whole state. They are representing the least of these, people who, through no fault of their own, do not have the same chance in life that others have, people who need someone to go to court for them and cannot afford it, people that need access to justice. In the Pledge of Allegiance it says, "and justice for all." Well, Legal Services is providing justice for all. And without them, this state would be a whole lot worse off. So, Legal Services, every lawyer there, every staff member there, everybody involved with Legal Services, board and everything, thank you for what you do. And at Beasley Allen, we're thankful that we could play a small part in the big picture of what Legal Services does and what the pro bono community does in Alabama in general. Thank you again for this award, and God bless you.